SNV presents REDD Plus in Laos. REDD Plus is an international effort to combat the effects of climate change by halting one of the leading causes of greenhouse gas emissions into the atmosphere. REDD stands for Reducing Emissions from Deforestation and Forest Degradation. The Plus goes a step further, adding sustainable forest management, conservation, and enhancement of forest carbon stocks to the list of priorities which are vital components, especially in regards to developing nations. Climate change has become the global issue of our times, with catastrophic weather events occurring with greater intensity and frequency than ever before. Most scientists attribute climate change to human industrial activity and the greenhouse gases that these activities generate. Increases in these gases cause heat to become trapped in the atmosphere, which increases temperatures worldwide. Scientific models predict that unless something is done to halt these emissions, destructive weather will change life on Earth as we know it. That's a scary thought for the future. So we need to ask ourselves, why is REDD Plus important? Deforestation and degradation are the second leading cause of global greenhouse emissions worldwide, accounting for an estimated 30% of greenhouse gas emissions. The biggest problem with this is that it happens rapidly, emitting massive amounts of CO2 into the atmosphere over a very short period of time. In contrast, it takes a very long time to store carbon back into a forest. It takes several years for a tree to reach maturity. When it does mature, it will be able to store about 22.6 kilograms of CO2 per year through photosynthesis. This means it would take approximately 44 years to store 1,000 kilograms of CO2. Now compare this to an average car that can go 100 kilometers with 9 liters of petrol. Over the course of just 1 year, the car will emit about 7,000 kilograms of CO2. Laos is one of 14 pilot REDD Plus countries. Located in Southeast Asia, Laos is the least developed nation, but this has benefited the nation's forests thus far, since Laos still ranks very highly internationally in terms of its overall forest cover. However, Laos has also experienced severe deforestation and degradation. Fortunately, most of Laos knows that forests are their most important resource and that they are worth protecting, not only as a measure to slow the effects of climate change, but because Lao forests contain food, medicine, building materials, furniture, and much more. SNV has partnered with universities, NGOs, government and local villages to develop a variety of projects that promote REDD Plus ideals and principles in Lao forests. Not for potential payouts from carbon credits, but to provide real values and benefits for Lao villagers by building their capacity to conserve, rehabilitate and sustainably harvest their forests. SNV support a myriad of projects related to not only REDD Plus, but also to healthy forests across Laos. Projects include tree planting, tree husbandry, forest research and rehabilitation, biomass assessments, bamboo product value chains. So, as Laos looks forward to leaving healthy, sustainable forests to future generations, SNV is working hand in hand to make sure that Laos is not only prepared for REDD Plus, but also prepared to sustainably manage their forests for the benefit of all Lao people.